Good morning. All right, I am just checking, making sure that I am live everywhere. Oh, I don't see myself on my personal page. Oh, there I am. Okay, so today I want to talk a little bit about this is not a new big idea, but this is something I was kind of reminded very recently. And so I wanted to share with you. And this is this idea, and it makes sense logically. And a lot of us who are soulful entrepreneurs don't actually put that in place. Like we know this, it makes sense. Logically, we know this, but yet when we're moving in our own lives, we're not putting it in place. So, this big idea today is you cannot create what you want from its opposite. So, you can't create spaciousness, you can't create peace, you can't create financial freedom, time freedom, overall freedom in your business if every action you take actually comes from a place of hustling, of busyness, of striving. And then I'm going to tell you how that's been true in my own life. So, for those of you who don't know me, I'm Ilsa Comtier, founder of the Sovereign Entrepreneur Academy, where we marry strategy, energy, and community to help soulful entrepreneurs, mainly transformational coaches, healers, holistic practitioners, to essentially get booked out without burnout. And by the way, we've got a couple spots. We're starting in 2 weeks, and we've got a couple spots open. So if you'd like to know the details of the academy, just put details and I'll send you more information. If you're here at any point live on the replay, put hashtag replay, say hi to me, let me know where you're watching this from, and let me know if you've done any of this. Let me know that I'm not the only one who actually goes through this. So this big idea, it's not new. But the truth of it is that we all have blind spot. And I feel like a lot of us, we're really good at talking the talk. We're not always good at walking the talk. And I'm guilty of that as well. I talk a tremendous amount about alignment, about flow, about making sure that there's joy and ease in our business, and that is the foundation and the core of our business. Because one of my key phrases that I like to use is, if you don't love it, then it's not success. And so I realized on Friday, so I'm making this big transition. For those of you who don't know, I'm making this big transition. I've been a therapist, a healer, and an intuitive business coach for many, many, many years. I've been a therapist for almost 20 years and a healer for almost 20 years, and working specifically with business and marketing and the energetic of that and the strategy of that a little less long. And I'm in the process of moving my one-on-one practice, although I'll still work one-on-one, but I'm essentially starting my first group. So for 20 years, I've been working with people one-on-one, and I've loved that, but it's very consuming. When you get busy, when you get booked out, there's not a whole lot of time. There's only so many hours I have in a day where I can work with people. And so I decided it was time to move to also offer a business group, which is the Sovereign Entrepreneur Academy. And on Friday, I was realizing how tired I was. And as I'm making this big transition, it's exciting, but it's also very scary. And I'm stepping out of my comfort zones. And what happens when we step out of our comfort zones is that a lot of the time we almost have to re-put all these foundation in place again. All the things and you've been doing in other areas of your life, then suddenly when you start a new project, you have to re-anchor them, to reroute them. And I realized that that's something I had not done. So here I am on Friday, I'm frazzled, I'm drained, I'm exhausted. And I realized that for weeks, I've been going full speed. For weeks, I've been reaching out to my contacts, posting daily, creating a sales page, creating the payment cards, preparing the membership sites, organizing the bonuses, creating videos or recording videos for my people and for the group, working with my current clients, having connect calls, having sales calls, networking, all the while trying to be a human being, all the while trying to be a wife, a daughter, a caretaker, a dog mom, a homemaker, a good friend. And I am just so fucking tired. And I realized in that moment, like I almost had this epiphany in that moment. Like I literally heard my higher voice, my small, wise voice say to me, Ilsa, you started this program. You decided to go into a group program so you could be less busy, so you could have more time, more freedom. What are you doing? Why are you hustling like a mad woman? You can't create freedom from busy making. And it was like, it's like, I know this, and yet I hadn't seen how I was doing the exact opposite in my own business. Because I was starting something new, because I was doing something new, I had lost my way in some way. I had lost, Emmett, quiet. I had lost what I do. Quiet. And I was essentially trying to create freedom from a place of hustle, from a place of busy, and it wasn't going to work. All right, hold on. I'm going to close my door. No, get out. I'm closing my door if you're going to bark. I'm back. So let me know, have you ever done this? I mean, most of us obviously go into business. I work with soulful entrepreneurs. I work with healers, holistic practitioners, transformational coaches. Most of us go into business because we want to serve, we want to create freedom, we want to bring more peace, more abundance to the world, more positivity to the world. And yet, as we're creating this thing that's supposed to be in alignment with peace, with abundance, with freedom, we're actually doing the exact opposite. We're stressed out, we're filled with self-doubt, we're hustling, we're doing things we don't love, and then we wonder why potentially we're not getting the results we want. In my case, thankfully, I have quite a few people who have said yes to joining my academy, so I was getting results, but it didn't feel good on the inside. And so, that's the entire aspect too, is creating results from a place that doesn't feel good is not success. It's not success, just like not having results is not success. The wrong results or the results from the wrong place is not success. So at that point, when I had this epiphany, I just decided to pause, and I decided to take stock of where the striving, the pushing energy is actually coming from. What am I scared of? What am I trying to prove or accomplish? What am I afraid to experience? Is it fear of failure? Is it fear of success? Is it self-doubt because this is new? And essentially, like, this is my invitation to you, is to take a minute to look at where are you pushing or striving or hustling or stressed out in your business, in your creative endeavors, and try to see where the root of that is. What are you trying to not experience? What are you afraid of? What's the belief in the background that's fueling that frantic, stressed out, misaligned energy? And then ask yourself, and this is what I asked myself, can I accomplish my dreams and still stay true to the seed, to the root of why I created it in the first place? Can I launch this group program? Can I grow this group program and stay true to the values that I want to live and share in this group program, which is joy, alignment, freedom, ease, effortlessness? How is it that I can teach that to my people if I'm doing the exact opposite to get them in there? It doesn't make sense. It's out of alignment. It's out of integrity. And so at that point, I was like, okay, I need to slow down. I need to really take a look at, what am I loving right now? What do I love to do? Kind of love to do this. I kind of love to share, to share authentically, but also share like little tips and things that are going to help people out. I love to have conversations with people when it feels right. But maybe right now, I don't have the time to have 5, 6, 10 conversations a week with people, as fun as that is. So I decided to really cut back and only do what feels really necessary and what lights my soul up. And I'm committing in this moment, I'm doing it on live video with you. I'm committing to remembering, as I'm moving through this process, that I can't create freedom, joy, spaciousness, easefulness from hustling, from striving, from busyness, from stress. And that I want to make sure that every action I take in growing my business, every choice I make, is rooted in what I want to create, is rooted in joy, is rooted in peace, is rooted in spaciousness, is rooted in freedom and ease and flow. And I'm inviting you to do the same. I'm inviting you to take a look at what it is that you're trying to create or grow in your life right now. Why you want that? What's the thing? What's the value? Why did you become a coach or a healer? Why did you decide to start your own business? What were the values, the experiences you wanted to create for yourself and for your clients that are essentially at the root, at the center of what you do out there in the world? And are you currently operating with in alignment with those? Are you currently operating, moving, being, doing from that place, from what you want to create? And if you're not, how can you shift that? How can you relax? How can you slow down? How can you realign in some way? How can you bring more peace, more joy, more fun, more flow, more creativity in what you do, and still be in absolute trust that you will get the results that you seek for yourself and for your people? How can you move more in your life and in your business from a place of spaciousness and of trust? And if you've been pushing, hustling, striving, resisting, then figure out where that energy is coming from. What are you not wanting to experience? What are you afraid of? And how do you shift back? Meet yourself. This isn't a blame or shame. This is about insight and realization and loving ourselves and loving our mission and moving from that love. Business is love. When you create something, you create it because you love it, and you create it because you love what it's going to do for other people. That's what business is. Business is love. And we have to make sure that we create our business, that we grow our business from this place of love, from this place of alignment, from this place of flow and freedom, because essentially that is what we're giving others. As a soulful entrepreneur, as a healer, as a transformational coach, as a holistic practitioner, I am almost certain, and tell me if that's true or not, that at the foundation of your business, you are wanting to share peace, freedom, wholeness with your people, abundance, love. That's the foundation of what you do. Let's make sure that that is also the foundation of what we do as practitioners in our work and in bringing our work to people. So that's kind of my big idea of the day. I want to share with you that I am starting this academy. It is going to be absolutely amazing. The Sovereign Entrepreneur Academy marries energy, strategy, and community. So it's a place where I go, step by step organic strategies, multiple organic strategies, not just one, multiple strategies I share with you so that you can figure out what works for you and what is aligned for you. I also do monthly retreats on being in energetic alignment, anchoring into our sovereignty, releasing the things that keep us small, hiding, silence, playing small, hiding out, removing all of that. And then there's a lot of community involvement in there. We'll cross market with each other. We'll brainstorm. We'll mastermind. We'll share what's working, what's not working with each other. We'll interview each other so we can be introduced to bigger audiences. The whole program is wired to give you everything you need as a soulful entrepreneur to get booked out without burnout. And that is the core of what I do, which is why I talked about this in this video, because if I'm going to be burned out in the process of filling my program, then I'm in absolute misalignment with what I teach. I'm in absolute lack of integrity with what I teach, and that's important to me. So if you'd like to know more about the sovereign entrepreneur and how to marry step-by-step strategies with energetic alignment and with a really alive, high vibe community and supporting each other to grow and thrive in business as well as in our personal lives, then just put details in the comment or send me a message on Messenger and I'll send you all the information. We start in about 10 days, 2 weeks. So if you'd like to know more, let me know. And that's it. I hope you enjoy this live. Say hi to me. Let me know if you've ever done some of this, like essentially not moving towards your goal from the place of alignment that felt important for you at the beginning of that goal. I think we've all done it. And, growth and transformation isn't about being perfect. It's about always being willing to be aware of where we're at, aware of what's going on with us, and always willing to reassess and to shift course if it's out of alignment. So that's what I did this week or last week. That's what I'm sharing with you today. And if you'd like to do a lot more of this work with a small, intimate group of high vibe people, then put details in the comment and I'll send you all the information about the Sovereign Entrepreneur Academy. All right, guys, have a wonderful week. Talk to you soon. Bye. Oh, I'm seeing Sharon is here. Thank you, Sharon. I love you too. Bye.